want to bring to all of us this wonderful message that Patriji has given in 2016. From 2016, Patriji started writing daily messages. Part of it today I wanted to share to all of us what he says about moksha and what is natural moksha and what is non moksha and what is self chosen non moksha. So, these are very deep, and at the same time, these are very simple, friends. And we just have to open our minds and hearts to understand what Patriji is conveying to all of us. And he says that moksha is a release from all types of mental or emotional sufferings, release from all doubts about truth, release from complexes like inferiority complex or superiority complex, release from all fears, release from hatred, release from doubting others' integrity, release from arrogance, release from seeing a God as apart from oneself, release from ignorance of spiritual science, release from jealousy, release from wasteful talk. The third says that this is moksha. When you release all these things, then you enter into the state of moksha. And he also says that moksha means release from. That what we have heard before. Moksha means liberation from. Other words for moksha are apavarga, nishreyas, nirvana, mukti, liberation, enlightenment, salvation. Before the souls are born into the physical body, that means into the three-dimensional body, all souls always were or are in natural moksha. However, when the souls don a body, a non moksha state gets attached. After the earth sojourn, the souls get back into natural moksha. That means before we were born, we were always in that state. We were always in liberation. When we take the three-dimensional body, when we take the physical body, then we get into the state of non-moksha. So to realize that we are always in that state, we have to enter into the path of meditation and the spirituality. And now, what he speaks about natural moksha. Atma is always in a natural moksha. Atma or soul or self is always in a natural state of natural moksha. But when it takes on a physical body, a natural state of non moksha gets superimposed. On the innate state of natural moksha, when in body, this duality is the adventure of the soul. This duality is the name of the game. These duality situations are games played by the souls. A game is a game only when we understand it as a game. Over identification, the suffering begins. Moderate identification with the body, the suffering does not begin. This over identification is the source of suffering. This Buddha's first noble truth, it is Krishna, creates dukkha. That means craving for something, always running behind something, creates dukkha. But knowing the game, you become a Buddha who is always in a state of natural moksha. Now, he also says about natural moksha that when the soul takes on a physical body, a natural state of non moksha gets superimposed on the natural moksha of the being, non moksha state, the state of the mind, natural moksha state, the state of the soul. I'll repeat this, friends. Non moksha state is the state of the mind. Natural moksha state is the state of the soul. When the soul takes on a physical body, a mind gets superimposed on the soul. Before the process of self inquiry and before the beginning of meditation, the soul thinks of itself only as body mind. However, after the initiation into self inquiry, And after the beginning of the practice of meditation, the soul understands itself as a body, mind, soul. Thus, body mind gives rise to natural non moksha state. With body, mind, soul, we get into a natural moksha state. So, only with body and mind, it gives rise to natural non moksha state, which is a non liberative state. But with body, mind, and soul, we get into a natural moksha state. Here, Patriji is conveying that the more we get into meditation, the more we have the self inquiry, then we are experiencing the body, mind, and the soul state, which is a natural moksha state. Now, he speaks about what is non moksha. The soul constantly shifts between the moksha and the non moksha. As body mind, it is in the natural non moksha state. As mind and soul, it is in the natural moksha state. As body, mind, soul, it is in both the states simultaneously, knowingly or unknowingly. A soul always exists as a mind soul in the astral worlds, in the causal world, or in the other dimensions. But from time to time, it dips itself into the physical body, into the physical dimension, and becomes body, mind, soul for various reasons to help the physical nature, to help the animal kingdom, to take care of the plant kingdom, to sharpen its own wits, to help other souls. All there do happen in a non moksha or confused state. So, this is what Sir speaks about non moksha, friends. And now, the last thing that he spoke about this topic of moksha is self chosen non moksha. What is self chosen non moksha? As we choose our physical lives, we all know that we are the one who chose our physical life. We are the ones who have decided that I have to take birth in this particular place to this particular parents. I have to have these siblings. So understanding this is very important. As we chose our physical lives, we choose our non moksha state. We become doubting Thomas. We become ignorant. We become confused. We lose faith in God, or we adhere to blind faith. We take on blind beliefs, and the hide and seek game begins. The point to remember is that all these things are self chosen. It is we who have chosen all these things. Being ignorant, being confused, having no faith in God, and going towards the blind faiths and blind beliefs. This all hide and seek game, as Patriji says. So, and it is self-chosen. We are the ones who have chosen it. The choice is based on the wisdom. It is not a sadistic or masochistic choice. The choice is wisdom based and growth oriented choice. So no soul come to the earth plane by force or by others ruling or by others' interests. Everything is always self chosen. Every lifetime is meticulously chosen. Every lifetime is carefully planned. The non moksha state remains with us because we wanted the beauty of it. So, friends, so this is what Patriji spoke about self chosen non moksha. So, we have to come out of this states of like doubting ourselves or being confused or all these blind faiths running towards blind beliefs. So we should drop all these things, and these can only happen when we do the self inquiry, when we sit with ourselves, when we empty our mind. Then we understand why we are here for and what is the real moksha. The real moksha is being in the present moment and experiencing that freedom all the time, not bounded by anything. And as we have taken this three-dimensional on this three-dimensional plane, we as a physical body, we have to sometimes we toss between duality, non-duality, but then how quickly we come back to uh, non-duality is very important, and that can only happen when we walk the path of spirituality, or when we are in the Sajjana Sangatya, when we read all these masters books who are liberated, who are highly enlightened souls. When we listen to them, or when we read their books, or when we are in their Sajjana Sangatya, then we get to experience, we get have a glimpse of it, and once we have a glimpse of it, it is there with us. So experiencing moksha in this physical plane is very, very important, and not only in the other planes. In the other planes, we are already in moksha, but that is the game. When we are here on this earth plane, understanding that it is a game, and not taking anything seriously, anything personally, and the more you take things personally or seriously, then you are not liberated, you are bound to that situation, or you're bound to that circumstances. So we should always be in the state of liberation. So so I just wanted to share this to all of us today, and I hope that we all have gained something from this wonderful message, simple yet very profound message from Patriji. And every now and then I'll keep reading Patriji's messages. And yeah, thank you so much, friends, for listening. And if there is anything that you would like to share or add to it, you can go ahead and unmute yourself, please. Yes,
Madhuji,
Patriji.
this is Varna. Sorry, just joined. I missed the session. I wanted to join badly, but somehow it missed. Can you please share that
Yeah, yeah,
article in the group?
sure. There is a YouTube recording. I'll also share that, Swanaji.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Anybody else, friends? Hitesh.
Yeah, Madhu ma'am. Yeah. Uh, Thank you very much for sharing this beautiful wisdom. I liked it. Uh, uh, I would like to add something to it, if you allow me.
Please, please.
It's from Patriji only. I think it's very much related to whatever you have shared.
Mm-hmm.
In one of the session, I heard Patriji saying, you will be able to experience non-duality only if you have the no you will be able to experience and enjoy non-duality only if you have experienced the contrast, that is duality.
Correct. Mm.
So this experience of duality also is very much needed.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we won't be able to enjoy and appreciate non-duality. So I felt this
Truly
is
said.
very much related with what you have shared.
Yeah,
Yeah,
truly said,
yeah,
sir. Wow,
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
sharing.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Madhuji, I can add. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
please.
a great message. Yeah, if once we understand who we are, we are God and we are self, and what is the self qualities, right? We are all love beings. We are all highest energy beings, right? It's a God. Next realization is just merge with the soul, or merge with the universe after love. After love, love is the last energy. So once we understand that we are all love being, and then we live with that love only, so we appreciate every single thing,
Mm.
no matter how they are, how, because you know that truth within you. We are all love being, even whoever is like all the dualities and everything's happening. It's only one truth is we are all light beings. What light is? Full of intelligence, full of wisdom, and only love. When we have love, then only we can we know the intelligence of the universe. So with that understanding, um, everything looks beautiful. At that time, we overcome all dualities, we overcome everything. uh, We don't see the outside world as different than us. So, but to reach to that, all the practices sadhana we have to do is to reach to that understanding. So,
Yeah.
thank you, Madhuji.
Sure,
I
that.
just want to add
Thank
to
you.
that.
Yeah. Thank you, Sannaji. Yeah. Yes, Maltiji, you want to share something? Yeah. So anybody else, friends? Anybody else wants to share or add anything? Yeah, sure, Indraji. I'll do that. Yes, Maltiji.
Can I listen to this session on YouTube?
Yes. I'll post the link in our group. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Most
Thank
welcome,
you.
Maltiji. So, all right, friends. So, I hope you have all enjoyed the session, and we will all see each other again tomorrow morning for another wonderful session. Till then, have a great evening and a great day. And I wanted to let you all know that starting from this 21st, which is on Thursday,